and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Anusha Siddiqui and I make makeup tutorials, skincare and other related videos. So if you're new to my channel, then please subscribe to my channel. And today's video is about the most informative and useful topic, that how to last your foundation longer and how to avoid your foundation to be cakey or patchy or last your foundation longer. So without wasting more time, let's jump into the video. Okay, so first of all, what you need to do is you have to understand your skin type, like what kind of skin you have. Okay, for example, there are three skin types. One is dry skin, second is oily, and third is combination. Okay, and there is a fourth skin type which is a sensitive skin, but you can have oily with sensitive, dry with sensitive, and combination with sensitive. Okay, so you need to understand that what kind of skin you have. If you have oily skin, then you need to select the products according to that. And if you have a dry skin, you need to select the products which moisturize your face more, hydrate your skin more. So, and if you have a combination skin, so what is a combination skin? A combination skin is the oily in this area, like T-zone area is oily of the combination skin person. So I am a dry to combination skin, basically normal to dry. So it depends on days, like sometimes I get more dry and sometimes it becomes the combination type. Like you can see, I've just washed my face and set my eyebrows. So this area is giving a little glow, like shining. So currently I'm having the combination skin, so this area is oily. So what I will choose is to normal to dry skin type of products. Okay, so this was about selecting your product. And most of the people ask me a question of the foundation. What foundation they should buy, which is affordable, which is natural looking or skin like. Okay, so the universal suggestion which I am going to give you guys is Maybelline Fit Me. This is the best affordable foundation, and there are many other foundations which are natural skin like, don't crease, and other stuff, but this is available everywhere. This is very affordable. This is a mid-range kind of product, not so cheap, not so expensive. So this is a drugstore product, but it gets the job done very nicely. So you guys can use it, and it comes in two variants. One is a luminous smooth. It is for normal to dry skin, and the other one comes for oily skin type of people. So this foundation comes in a lot of shades, so you can get your perfect shade in this. And the most important thing is that if you are going to buy this for the first time, you can go to any store and check the testers, then buy it, and don't order it online. And if you are going to order it online, then please check the testers first by going to some store, then order it online so that you can get your perfect shade. Okay, so this was all about the selection of product. Now coming to the application. So if you are oily skin person or a dry or combination skin, you have to prep and prime your skin very nicely. So you need to apply a moisturizer. If you are oily skin person, still you need to moisturize your skin. So oil and moisturize is completely different things. So you need to moisturize your face before starting your makeup. So for moisturizing, you have a lot of options. One I have suggested in my previous videos, which is my favorite moisturizer. If you haven't checked my previous videos, you can check it out. I will link them, most of them, in the description box. So for now, I am going to show you few things which you can use. Like if you are an oily skin person, then you can use this Beautify by Amna Snow Glow Serum. This is a moisturizing and hydrating serum. For oily skin people, this is really a good choice. And the second thing is this Dr. Rachel White Skin Whitening Fade Spot Serum. This is also a very hydrating and moisturizing serum. This is good for dry skin and oily skin as well. So, and the third is Beautify by Amna 24 Carat Gold and Roses Glowing Face Serum. This is basically a facial oil. So this product is recommended to dry skin people which are not acne prone because oil can trigger the acne. So this is not for acne prone skin, and the other two are highly recommended for them. So this was the moisturizing thing. So I will apply one of them and show you guys how it goes. I'm going to apply a Dr. Rachel serum. Okay, so after applying the serum or the moisturizer, you need to leave your skin for just 2 to 3 minutes so that the product will be absorbed in your skin. So the product is completely absorbed in my skin. You can see. Now it's time to prime. So for primer, I'm using this Beautify by Amla Pore Fit Foundation Primer. I have made a video on my top 5 favorite primers. Top 6, I guess. Yes. And those primers are the most affordable. So you can check that video on I button and you can watch that video after watching this. So this is the primer I'm going to use, and this is for all skin type. This is an oil-free primer. So I'll apply this primer in this much amount. So the correct way of applying primer is take the primer, warm it in your fingers, and then just dab, dab. You have to mainly focus in this area, and this area if your foundation doesn't last here more, and mostly the foundation doesn't fix in this area for a longer period, so you have to apply the primer in this area more, and then spread it on all over your face. So priming your face is really very important if you want your foundation to last longer. And if you have pores, like open pores, then primer is your basic need because you don't need because you don't want your foundation to absorb in your pores and then make it dirty like blackheads and acne. So primer helps you in filling those pores and make your foundation flawless as well. So I've applied the primer and now it is set into my skin. So now we are going to apply the foundation. My Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I am in the shade 220. So I will take just one pump on the back of my hand. Okay, so there are 3 ways to apply foundation. One is with the help of Beauty Blender. The second is with the help of a kabuki brush, which is a dense brush which blends your foundation very nicely. And the third thing is your fingers. So the thing which I recommend is Beauty Blender. I don't recommend the foundation brushes, these kabuki brushes more, because when we blend the product, the excess product will not remove from your skin. But if you are using a blending brush, a kabuki brush to blend your foundation, then please use a beauty blender. After that, just dab it on your skin so that it could soak the product. I recommend the beauty blender because it soaks the excess product and give a really natural finish. Many people complain that a beauty blender soak a lot of product, like the foundation is wasted. So yes, it happens, but if you're using a good beauty blender, it will not soak that much product. Like I am going to recommend you guys this Beautify by Amna Beauty Blender. This is a really very nice blender and it does not soak a lot of product. It just soak a little bit. which is completely fine. So, and the third way, which is blending with your fingers, this way is also highly recommended because your fingers are really nice blender. Your fingers blend the product very nicely, but you don't have to rub it on your skin. You have to be gentle if you are using your fingers. So if you are a beginner, go with a beauty blender. You just have to damp it into water, then squeeze and then use. So for starting the application, I'm using this liquid foundation brush just for the application. When I'm using a beauty blender, I don't apply the foundation spots on my face with my finger, because when I dab the beauty blender on the first time, it soaks all the product which is on a first spot. So you can use a brush for application so it will not absorb more product. Okay, so how to blend it? You just have to like dab, 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 dab. Hope you can see. You just have to dab it on your skin. You don't need to rub it like this. Just dab, 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 and blend. You just have to press the product into your skin, and the beauty blender will soak all the excess one. Okay, so always take one pump of foundation, and if you think you need more, then just take a little bit more on the back of your hand and again go with it and apply in the areas where you need more coverage. And the best thing of this foundation is this is a medium to full coverage foundation. It is not so full coverage, but it is a medium to full coverage foundation because it is buildable, so you can build it as much as you need. You can see the coverage. Okay, so now you can see how nicely the foundation is blended. Okay, so there is one more tip which I'm going to give you guys after applying the concealer. For concealer, I'm using this Miss Rose concealer. This is a very full coverage concealer and very affordable as well. To apply the concealer, you have to use the same method. Just apply it and then dab dab blend. You can see the coverage of this concealer. So this was about applying foundation and concealer, but still there are a few mistakes which we do after this which make our foundation looks cakey or patchy. So what are those? I'm going to tell you that. So far we have applied foundation and concealer after priming our skin. But after that we have to complete our full face. So what you need to do is, if you are going to apply a concealer, a cream contour, a cream blush, or any cream product on your face, then you have to apply the powder after that. Like if I apply the powder for setting my skin before applying concealer, then it will make a paste or a cream or cakey type of look. So it will never ever look natural. So for that, I have to apply all the cream products before applying powder on my face. So today I'm going to do a natural sort of look. So I'm not contouring my face with a cream contour. So this was all the cream products which I was planning to apply. Now I will move towards the powder products. So now I will tell you about how to apply powder to make your foundation last longer. And the thing which happens is the foundation transfers. For example, if I pick up a call or like place my mobile here, so the traces will be on my phone. So we have to avoid that. So for setting my face, I can use two products. One is the compact powder and one is the loose powder. So for setting the under eyes area where I have applied concealer, I will use a loose powder. So if you are a dry skin person, you don't need to bake your face, which is the most common mistake which people do after watching the tutorials or something. Like you need to understand your skin type. If you're a dry skin person, you don't need to bake your face because this powder will soak all the moisture from your skin and it will make the skin cakey and patchy. So what you need to do is just set your face with a loose powder. I'm using this tapered brush. Yes, tapered face brush, beautified by Amna tapered face brush, and just apply a little bit powder. I've applied the cap, the lid of this powder so that I will get the quick access of it. Oily skin people, what you guys can do is just take the product, apply it on the area like this, and leave it for 5 minutes, then dust the product off. But for dry skin persons, you guys have to do this immediately. Just for setting, apply the product and then dust it off so that it will be set and will not soak the moisture of your skin. And for setting my face, I am going to use this Fit Me Compact Powder. I'm in the shade 220 Natural Beige. This is the same shade which my foundation has. So this is my exact shade. If you want, you can use one shade lighter, but I like to use the same shade of my skin. Okay, so for applying compact powder and setting your face, you can use a puff or a brush. So I would not recommend you guys to use a puff for setting your face. Most of us use puff for setting it, but I don't recommend it because when you, like for example, taking a puff and you dip it into the powder and then apply it on your face or just dab it gives the stroke on the face. I hope you guys are getting it. Like it gives you a patch or something because the most of the product which the puff is having will be applied on the first stroke. So this is not a good idea for setting your face. And I recommend a powder brush to set it. The how you can do is just dip it into the powder, tap off the excess, and then just dab 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 dab. Just apply the product like you are dusting off something so that there won't be any stroke, any patch, or any like white spot or something. Everything will be look more natural and blended. Hope you can see how natural my foundation is looking. It is just looking skin like. So for now, I'm going to set my whole face and I will be right back and I'll give you the final last tip to make your foundation last longer. So I'm back with the final look. So you can see how natural my foundation is looking. So the makeup is done, all the setting is done. We have primed our skin, moisturized, primed, then applied the foundation, nicely blended, then we set it with the powder. Okay, so after doing all those steps, what you need to do is you need to set your face with a setting spray. So for setting spray, I have two variants of NYX setting spray. One is dewy finish and one is for matte finish. So what is matte finish? What is dewy finish? The matte finish is which not give you a shine, or if you have oily skin and oil come up on your face from your pores, so you can use a matte finish to reduce that glow, that oily finish. And if you have a dry skin like I have, and I love the dewy look which comes up like when I turn my face, it shines, and the whole look which gives the skin more life and glow. So I love using this dewy finish. But if you like matte finish that your skin not look oily, not look shiny, so you can use the matte finish. So how to apply the setting spray? What you need to do is to just shake it well before use, then keep it on a distance like this much of like this much distance. Now keep your hands on your eyes. You don't have put it on your eye area because if it will go in your eyes, it can hurt. Now just spray it from the distance. Okay. You can see the glow. So what a setting spray do is it set your makeup. It melts the powder into the skin. It combines all the products and it gives a natural finish. So all the powder products which you have applied looks blended, more blended. So this is job of a setting spray and you can see the final look. My foundation is not looking cakey or patchy from anywhere, you can see. So this was all about this video. If you found it informative, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe my channel. And don't forget to hit the bell icon. And if you have any question or you want to give any suggestion, you can comment it down below and DM me on Instagram as well. My Instagram handle is given in the description box and your screens as well. So don't forget to follow me there as well. So thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.